Hello everyone, my name is Nick Odell, and today I'll be going over my case study presentation from Whole Food Nutrition. Overall, I really enjoyed this project. I learned a lot about making a diet plan and then seeing how it worked with my patient after 3 days of them taking it. So I'll start with my patient information. Next was the list of main complaints. Craving coffee and candy in afternoon, as well as afternoon headaches and pain in the shoulder blades was their primary complaints, as well as some moods of depression, anxiety, painful breasts, irritability. Their current pain was a 4 out of 10. They are currently on no medications. After they took their survey results, Group 1, which was sympathetic overload, Group 3, blood sugar stress, which was 13, and Group 8, B complex deficiencies, was the highest of the three scores. So my working diagnosis was hypoglycemia and adrenal fatigue, and this was due to the three things I just talked about. For the 3-day dietary plan, just for an overall summary, my goal was to add more protein, fruits, and vegetables, and more water into her plan, as well as to decrease caffeine and sweets. So for my 4 goals, eliminate sugar and caffeine, increase calories with more protein, increase the complex carbohydrates, and then to add good fats. So for lifestyle recommendations, just exercise daily, just for even 20 minutes a day, even if it's just moderate walking or jogging or biking, anything that she prefers, I wanted her just to do it consistently, as well as just to take 5 to 10 minutes a day of meditation, which can help with anxiety, depression, and nervousness. For supplemental recommendations, Cataplex B or Cellular Vitality 3 times a day, magnesium, zinc, ginseng, valerian root. Any of these are some great supplements that she can take that will help with her symptoms. So for after the 3 days, overall, the patient's response was really great. They've had caffeine all the time, every day, for a long time. So of course, their over-reliance of it, it was tough for them just to immediately stop having caffeine every day. But one of my biggest recommendations was actually Organifi red juice, and I'm going to talk about this in the next slide. But it was a great start, and they really enjoyed having that. The patient also noted that they don't feel as if they need to unnecessarily snack on foods, which was a great, as well as exercise seemed to really help them with their stress, with their anxiety. So that was great to hear. I was very happy with the overall response. And of course, I mentioned how all the headaches and everything won't go away right away just because changing of diet won't exactly help that right away. So this is my biggest recommendation to her is Organifi red juice. This is something that I personally use for over 2 years now, and everything is completely organic. It's something that I have every day. It's really helped with helping energy, whether I have it just after a workout or if I just need it as an extra boost during the day. It's also very sweet, so for her this is great because it kind of helped with that sweet tooth that she had during the afternoon, as well as it helped with, it's a good replacement for caffeine. So she tried this for 3 days and really loved it. Thought it tasted good. It seemed to help her a lot. And then it took away some of those urges for caffeine and even for sweets later in the afternoon, which was my ultimate hope for her. So hopefully she'll keep doing this. It's $73 per container, and there's 30 scoops in it. So it really only comes down to $2.40 a scoop, which is really not that bad considering how she mentioned that she went to Starbucks and Dunkin' pretty much every day for coffee, and the prices in that ranges from at least $2 to $3 per coffee. So ultimately, you're paying less for something that's very healthy, and it will help with her two main complaints, which is having sweets and craving caffeine at night. So far this is a great, and I was very happy with this result. So list the response to the main complaints after the 3-day diet plan. So as I said, Organifi red juice really helped her craving for caffeine in the afternoon. And she enjoyed being able to have a small dessert after dinner, but did not have the need to have more than what was just on the plan. So on the plan, I added just like a piece of chocolate after dinner, as the main dessert for the day, and that's really all she needed, which is great. Secondly, exercise really helped, and meditation helped to relax her, just calm any nerves and anxiety. So that was great to see. As expected, she still had some headaches, which I told her is totally normal, and we just changed the diet plan. So it may take a long time for her body and just to get used to not having as much caffeine as she normally has in the past. So nothing completely surprising about that. She did note that she was having less pain in her breasts, but I did mention that it may be a good idea to go to her PCP, just to make sure nothing else is going on if it continues to be painful. And irritability has decreased during the 3 days, which has helped just because of exercise and decrease in coffee and sugar, and just to add meditation. So overall, I was very happy with how her main complaints have kind of started to at least change in a little bit, even just after 3 days. So this is the survey that I had her take again after 3 days. Overall, everything decreased slightly, if not a lot. So group 1, group 3, and group 8, which were her highest scores, all decreased. So that was good to see. And this is the 3-day diet plan I made for her. I really wanted to increase her protein intake, so having eggs in the morning or having yogurt with a smoothie. My main thing is I wanted to give her the opportunity to still choose a lot of her, so I just gave her some good options for the breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. And for snack number 2 is where I incorporated to have the Organifi red juice, which I was hoping would help with her urges in the afternoon for caffeine and sugar. And as well as almonds or any other kind of protein that will help to keep her more full and hopefully be able to decrease those cravings that she has. So I really enjoyed this project. It was great to see the how it worked out for her, and hopefully she will continue to use this plan